For thousands of years, an unspeakable evil has waited in the shadows. Now, in the dark days of the 21st century, the waiting period is nearly complete. Soon, the incubus of evil will lash out, and the fate of mankind will hang in the balance. Meanwhile, Tex Murphy, the hero of Mean Streets and Martian Memorandum, aimlessly wanders above the streets of San Francisco in his speeder. Out of work and broke, Tex searches for a change to the string of bad luck that continually haunts him. But his path leads him back to his shabby office in a rundown part of town. When the forces of evil collide with the only man clumsy enough to stumble into their way, they'll never believe what a pain he can be. To survive, Tex will have to dig deep into his vast repertoire of finely honed PI skills. Cat-like reflexes. No! Suave ladies man.
I guess I made a bad first impression. I completely forgot to tell you that I'm a gourmet chef and a licensed massage therapist.
Oh, God.
Call me sweetheart again and I'll tear your throat out.
Tough and resourceful. Grace and style.
Oh!
Respected by his peers.
Oh, no, not Murphy.
Because apparently you never learned the first rule of a PI. And never, ever betray a friend.
Cool under pressure.
Please don't kill me. Please! I'll do anything, but don't kill me!
With dazzling graphics and over 3.5 hours of video sequences, Under a Killing Moon creates an unbelievably rich environment to explore and enjoy.
Look, prophecies aren't in my job description, okay? I'm just a humble PI trying to save the world as we know it.
Don't tell me, Tex. I'll figure out you've learned something.
I'm in trouble. Woo! Woo!
So settle down in front of your monitor and get ready for a joyride that's part comedy, part thriller, and 100% drop-dead great entertainment.
Then you can do what you want with Murphy.
Under a Killing Moon, coming to a software outlet near you.
Rook takes me out back and shows me where the burglar broke in. The back window is busted out and the latch is ripped. It's a sloppy job. As I start my investigation, I'm looking for information to enter into my CrimeLink computer back at the office. One thing's for sure, Emma Nimpton won't be one of the suspects' names. Every PI worth his salt knows that's not my name spelled backwards.
Hello and welcome to another exciting interactive preview. Today we'll be playing Tex Murphy, Under a Killing Moon. Now this demo takes place in the start of the game, where Rook's pawn shop has actually been broken into and we need to find out who did it. So we are going to look for clues on who might have been the culprit.
Oh, man! This dumpster smells like 20-year-old mayonnaise, and I ought to know. Oh, looks like Mr. Bum is home for the evening.
Yeah, what do you want?
Now one of the great features of this game is the dialogue system. It's actually very clever. There's loads of dialogue to go through and I have managed to record every single bit of it, so enjoy.
I'm looking for some information regarding the robbery at Rook's last night.
Well, there are thieves everywhere. Someone just stole my radio. Sure, it was busted, but it was all I had. Man, who would stoop to robbing the homeless?
Who cares? Can I ask you some questions?
No, you can't, you unsympathetic jerk. Man, who would stoop to robbing the homeless?
Whoever it was must be a real jerk.
Boy, you said it. Now why don't you get lost? I've got to look for my radio. Man, who would stoop to robbing the homeless?
Okay, I did it. How was I to know? I thought the thing was junk.
Junk? Junk? Oh, get out of my face, dirtbag!
Is this your, permanent address?
Actually, I have a summer home in Vale, but this spot keeps me in touch with the common people.
Speaking of being in touch, you didn't put the squeeze on the pawn shop, did you?
Are you implying that I had something to do with that robbery, punk?
Oh no, I'm sure you're a model citizen, and someone as successful as you would never rob a pawn shop.
The only thing I've done time for is chopping a nosy PI into little pieces with an axe. Now get lost! Are you implying that I had something to do with that robbery, punk?
No, I just thought you might have seen or heard something.
Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But right now I feel a chocolate fit coming on, so you could just run along. Are you implying that I had something to do with that robbery, punk?
Well, I guess that depends on how you define the word implying.
Why don't you hit the road before I get really offended?
Is this your, permanent address?
Actually, I have a summer home in Vale, but this spot keeps me in touch with the common people.
Oh, what intriguing stories you winos tell.
I don't drink spirits, punk. Nothing but pure, creamy chocolate. Now get lost!
You know, it's stinking winos like you that have ruined this great city.
I don't drink spirits, punk. Yeah, what do you want?
Looks like you're busy drowning your troubles, my good man.
Well, Mr. High and Mighty, what are you, a preacher or something?
Well, yes I am, brother, and I'm here to save your soul.
Yeah, and I'm the Pope. Get out of my face, you lying dirtbag. What are you, a preacher or something?
No, I'm just a man like you, who's been down on his luck.
Look at me, I'm crying. Now what is it you want?
Let's see. How about world peace, a new speeder, and a decent haircut? Is that really so much to ask?
You're quite a comedian. Why don't you take your act on the road? Now what is it you want?
Just a few precious minutes of your valuable time.
You're quite a comedian. Now what is it you want?
I just want to ask a few questions. First, did you see anything strange last night?
The strangest thing I've seen recently is you trying to get information from me for free, you schmuck. Well, Mr. High and Mighty, what are you, a preacher or something?
Good guess. Actually, I'm a gumshoe and I'm looking for some information.
That's what I figured. You've got a fedora, a trench coat, and you look broke.
Oh, you're right. I am a miserable failure. I've tried so hard, but the competition is just so tough.
Do me a favor and take your pathetic whining somewhere else. You've got a fedora, a trench coat, and you look broke.
You've got quite an eye for detail.
Well, I also figured there'd be a detective or two asking around about the robbery.
Yeah, Rook got hit pretty hard. I'm looking into the case and I could sure use some leads.
Listen, Gumshoe, it'll be a cold day in hell before I give out information for free.
I heard the high in LA was only 58 degrees today.
Listen, Gumshoe, it'll be a cold day in hell before I give out information for free.
I've got some cash flow problems right now, but I'd be happy to write you an IOU. You know, I've got a friend down at the Welfare Commission.
Listen, chump, find me something I want, or my lips are sealed.
You've got quite an eye for detail.
Well, I also figured there'd be a detective or two asking around about the robbery.
Well, it may interest you to know that I consider you to be the prime suspect at this point.
You flatter me, but I didn't do it. I could probably help you out, but I need to get my daily chocolate fix. So get lost!
And you probably didn't see anything but pink elephants last night, did you?
No, but I did see a unicorn and a couple wood sprites. And by the way, this is chocolate syrup. Now take a hike, greaseball. You've got a fedora, a trench coat, and you look broke.
Oh, it hurts so bad to be insulted by a bum like you.
If you don't like it, then leave.
Okay, that was our first conversation with the bum. We are going to talk to him a second time, but not to worry, this is not going to last as long as the first.
Oh no, not you again. Look, I'll warn you right now, I'm almost out of chocolate syrup and I'm not in a good mood.
Well, why don't you go buy some more? Oh, I forgot. You're a bum. Look, I'll do you a favor. If you're free Thursday, I'll take you to the Chocoholics Anonymous meeting.
Spare me the insults, tough guy. If you got something to say, spill it.
Okay, but I'm with the health department, and I'll arrest you unless you answer some of my questions. I tried to forget you, I really did. But I had to come back and see what I could do to help you get back on your feet. Well, I was just doing a little amateur sleuthing.
God, you are a pest!
Are we? Let's talk to him one more time.
This isn't a good time for a social call, punk. If I don't get her fixed soon, I'll go insane! Dory me paso what to do!
Well, I think that Chocoholics Anonymous could do wonders for you. What do you mean, go insane? Seems to me you're already there.
How do you get lost before you eat that chocolate-colored hat of yours?
I don't make a practice of helping out addicts, but I think I've got something that will ease the pain.
Oh, hold out on me, man. If you've got something, let's have it.
So you can see we have in our inventory the newspaper.
Come on, that's crap!
Yeah, that is kind of crap. But we also have a chocolate pie, which magically appeared in our inventory.
Praise heaven! You've brought the ambrosia of life. Ask me anything you want. Rook, he leaves me alone. Can't ask for more than that. I think Chelsea used to fancy me, till she found out my only true love was chocolate. Damn near broke her heart. Nice guy, good cook. Every National Feed a Bum Day, He brings me one of his award-winning chocolate pies. Ugh. I don't have much to do with her. They don't serve anything with chocolate in it at the pizza joint. The only time I ever see Sal is when he gets drunk and comes by to pick a fight. Then I kick his butt and send him on his way. That big goon, he used to hassle me until I shared a quart of chocolate syrup with him. Now he lets me alone. Wish I could help. Oh, don't know a thing about it.
So, we've exhausted all possible dialogue. Let's see if we can find some more clues.
This is where graffiti novices come to practice. After honing their skills, they move on to places where people actually care if you spray paint their walls. Well, that steep staircase looks really hard to climb. Looks like someone's back door opens onto the fire escape. The texture of the pavement surface is a cross between a spilled Coke and sandstone. This chain link fence doesn't seem to do much, except separate Rook's ugly half of the alley from Franny's ugly half of the alley. The soft white light from the street light allows you to read graffiti without the unnecessary eye strain caused by other street lights. Another billboard advertising cosmetic surgery. It's big business these days. Mutants with money will pay anything to look like norms.
Okay, let's see if we can head up that door.
Hey, this door's just painted on.
Okay, so no entry there. Let's head back.
It feels like somebody's watching. Someone really weird. The slice of heaven has been making pizza on the other side of this wall for so long, the bricks smell faintly of extra cheese. An empty bottle of evanescent spring water, for those with a higher class of thirst. These are empty jumbo-sized cans of Camel's chunky chocolate soup. Good. The empty bottles of chocolate syrup lying all around this alley all look like they've been licked clean.
Yeah, we now know who did that. Garbage can.
Wow, a recyclable paper can. Finally, a glimmer of ecological responsibility. I didn't know Rook cared. This must be the trade paper Rook mentioned.
This ad mentions a guy named Franco Franco, which you can meet in the full version. Let's put the lid back on. Any more cans?
I don't usually enjoy piles of garbage, but they do add a lot of character to this alley.
So we're heading to Rook's part. So there's an opening here, and we can see
The baby rum wrapper looks like it was left recently. Yep, still warm. Looks like a shoe print is outlined in that sticky pool of something resembling chocolate. Footprints about a size 14.
Okay, so this is the back of Rook's pawn shop. You can see the window here.
Well, obviously the window was broken from the outside. This building that Rook runs his pawn shop out of is at least 120 years old, making it only slightly younger than Rook.
You can see it, shard of glass.
Shard of glass must have come from that broken window. Now we're starting to get somewhere. Looks like whoever broke into Rook's window left one of his hairs behind. Apparently our burglar is a Carrot Top. Like Rook always says, you can cut corners here and there, but there's nothing like a quality garbage can.
Aha.
Looks like a key of some kind. Yep, those steps lead right up to Rook's back door. Well, that's the sturdy, worm-eaten back door to Rook's pawn shop.
We can't actually go in there.
I wonder what all these garbage cans are doing around here. Maybe Rook is running a low-rent hostel. Every time I see yellow-gray water oozing out of a gutter, I just can't help but thirst for a cup of coffee from the brew and stew. Whatever's on the other end of this power box must be out of commission. The gauge is as dead as my love life. These disgusting piles of trash remind me of Aunt Betty's annual yard sales. Reminds me of playing hoops when I was younger, in the days before my lower vertebrae turned into petrified rock. It's one of those basketballs they used to give away at Weenie World. 10 seconds left, down by 1. Murphy has the ball. He fakes, he drives. It's a 360!
He's foul.
Cracks me up every time. Excellent stuff. Well, I don't think there's anything else that we need to do here. So we are going back.
The electronics shop is right across the street. Oh, I would love to see my ex-mother-in-law squeeze through there. This rickety wooden fence keeps Rook's pawn shop and the Slice of Heaven pizza parlor from collapsing into each other. Well, that's as far as I can go in this demo.
Right, there we go. But there is one more thing I'd like to show you. If we have a look at the hints, there are 4 sections, each outlining the things that you can actually do in this demo. So look at Rook's back door, look at the steps, and we actually didn't get any points, so there's no points awarded in this demo, but obviously there are in the full version. I hope you enjoyed my little playthrough of this demo, and if you're a big Tex Murphy fan, watch out for my interactive preview of the Pandora Directive. Take care now, bye bye.